Tubulum, my name is NoNo and welcome back to Sucker for Love. Now, after we got done with Chapter 1, this next VHS tape unlocked, so I think that's our next story. So, Chapter 2, The King in Yellow approaches. I'm assuming this has something to do with the woman who interrupted us in the middle of our other chapter.
Chapter 2, The King in Yellow approaches.
But I don't know what she has to do with any kind of eldritch monster demon ritual, so we'll find out, won't we? I don't know how a normal, ordinary, average, everyday girl, unless she's not, in a world terrorized by slavering shadows and tentacled nightmares, something as innocuous as an additional star in the night sky may be the most prophetic premonition of doom. For wherever the lurid golden light of the planet Carcosa shines, the long, wicked shadow of the King in Yellow is cast. Behind that mask lie echoes of decadence and disorder, masquerades of limitless cruelty and hideous laughter in equal parts. And of all the poor devils seduced by the lavish promises of the god King's court, the favored victims of the king's sadistic amusement are followers belonging to other deities. Huh? What? Where? Huh? Did I zone out? What was I doing? Damn, I'm having one hell of a brain fart. I can't remember for the life of me what I'm supposed to be doing. Everything feels so hazy. What's up with the gigantic fucking sun over there? What's up with that? Is that a nuclear explosion? Am I in Hiroshima? What's going on here? Was I going to work? Am I standing outside after all? Yeah, that's gotta be it. The sun is setting, so it's probably around 7 p.m., which means... That's setting?! That's a fucking huge-ass sun, which means I'm gonna be crazy late. Fantastic. That's the beauty of working nights. I can't use the excuse that I overslept. Yeah, boss, I slept all day. Sun up to sundown. That's why I'm 6 hours early for my shift. Those sound like church's noontime bells. It's high noon. Yeah, that looks a lot more like a noon. No way, they must be doing some special event evening service or something. I can clearly see that it's golden hour right before sunset. I'll just have to ask someone for the time on my way to work. If it's not too late and I really hoof it, I'll get chewed out instead of fired. I'll still have to deal with being sweaty, but I'll figure that out when I get there. Oh, someone's coming home. Perfect. Fingers crossed that I'm not absolutely screwed. Hey man, sorry to bother you. You wouldn't have to have the time on you, would you? Hello? Hey, hey. I know nothing about a golden king, by the way. I don't know anything about that. Is this guy ignoring me? Normally I'd say whatever and walk away, but he's unfortunately standing in the only stairway off this floor. The only way to exit this conversation is to shove past him, but this guy's giving me such weird vibes, I don't want to go anywhere near him. The longer I look at him, this guy seems more and more suspicious. That odd posture, he's slowly swaying in an uncanny, disturbing way. The collar of his shirt looks filthy, stained with splotches of deep browns and reds. Is he bleeding? Does he even live here? This is the top floor, and I thought I've met all of my neighbors. There are only 4 apartments up here. My only choices are to go inside and call the police or to walk past this freaky guy. I don't have time to wait around for when the cops show up. So but just as you take a step, I kick something weighty in my shoe. It's bright pink with gold accents. A book! What's... Lynetta, but I died. The world ended. Oh no, there's more of them. The shock freezes me in place, and because I was so distracted, I didn't even notice the... Yeah. I duck inside my room, slamming the door in the suspicious man's face. Fumbling with the locks in a panic, I managed to turn the deadbolt. I take a few fearful steps back into the room, clutching the book to my beating chest. I died. I definitely died when I performed the final ritual, so why am I still here? Where is here? Locked in my room, I have nowhere to run. Lynetta! Lynetta! If Lynetta was here, she could explain this. Maybe there's something in this book that can save me. I need to hurry! Come on, Lynetta, where are you?
Lynetta, huh? Who is this Lynetta you're trying to call?
How did this woman get in my room? I have an anti-simp barrier out. Missy, what are you doing in my room?
I just so happened to overhear you saying, Lynetta, where are you? You sounded like you were in trouble, so I let myself in.
Are you a part of the Golden Men? How did you even get in here?
Your window was open.
Alright, you get a pass this time, bitch. No, it's not. And either way, I'm on the top floor, so how did you...
Sounds like a girl's name, right? This Lynetta is obviously the girl you stood me up for, isn't she?
Uh-huh! What is her deal? I knew she'd be pissed I slammed the door in her face, but not so much that she wouldn't notice any of the things obviously wrong here. Why doesn't she care about those freaky things stalking me outside, or that my room is full of evil idols and ritualistic tokens? I can explain all this stuff.
Let me guess. A accursed devices used to channel eldritch magics and do the bidding of outer gods.
Exactly! Did you randomly guess that?
Oh, I've just been playing coy. I know exactly what you've been doing. You know what this is, don't you?
That's a different book in a different color! It's a golden version of my book, the book I used to perform rituals for Lynetta. Hers looks way more ornate than mine. Considering I ended reality with mine, I can't imagine how dangerous hers must be. Wait a minute. The sky, that suspicious man outside, they all match Misty's book. Is she making all this happen? Oh god, when I expected her to do something crazy, I thought she was just gonna show up with a hatchet or something. Missy, look, I'm sorry, I just got wrapped up in something, please don't.
Sorry? You're sorry? Why are you acting so afraid of me?
You showed up after I slammed the fucking door in your face with a book similar to an eldritch monster that just ended the world that killed me. Wouldn't you be suspicious?
Could it be that you know what this book is capable of?
No, I don't know anything about that fucking book. I know all too well, but I also know that these incantations take at least 5 seconds to pronounce, and if that's what... that's if she gets it right on the first try, okay. So worst case, I have 5 seconds to stop her. If I dash from a ritual knife behind her, I might be able to kill her before she does something terrible to me. If I could distract her, I might be able to buy myself more time. Missy, look, I'll do whatever you want.
I can be rather... demanding.
Okay. Name your price.
So bold. In that case, I have 3 commands. Number 1, you'll address me as Your Highness from now on. So when I come home, it's, welcome home, Your Highness.
I really thought I had that anti-simp barrier up. When she comes home, she wants to move in, but that means... whatever, it's not like I'm going to actually have to follow through on these. At least one of us is about to die. As you wish, Your Highness. What else?
Number 2, you'll quit your job so you can spend every waking moment catering to me, your one and only.
Oh. Sure, whatever. Just a little more until I'm in sprinting range of the
Number
knife.
3, you'll obey every order and whim I have, absolutely, without question.
Damn! Who installed my anti-simp barrier? Holy fuck!
Do you agree?
They
to
did
my
a
terms?
terrible job. Absolutely.
Absolutely. What?
Oh, you're already a cunt. Absolutely, Your Highness.
I suppose if you will do whatever I ask, then there's no need to use any of these dreadful spells on you.
Could you move? I need to kill you.
As a matter of fact, I believe you can help me with them. Here.
Thanks! She just handed over her book without a second thought. Yellow energy pulses and crackles from my fingertips. Is she not here to hurt me?
Confused. I've liked you for a long time, and you're a capable bookkeeper. Handsome to boot. There's no reason we can't simply work together. After all, a relationship based on threats of violence and fear is no good, right?
Right. We narrowly escaped with our lives just now, but something is bothering me. How did she remember that I stood up for her in the reality that ended under Lynetta's awakening? And how did she get in through my window? I doubt she was able to climb several stories dressed like that, and then pass through my locked window without breaking it. There's only one possible answer. Alright, Your Highness, I'm ready to enter my lifetime of servitude to you. I just have one small request first.
Being?
Could you tell me what this is?
Huh? Your Worcestershire sauce? What about it?
Oh god, she's an eldritch demon. So you're an eldritch god disguised as a human being.
What? How did you figure that out so suddenly?
Isn't it obvious? No human being can pronounce where...
Worcestershire.
I can't do it.
Of course not. It's an eldritch loan word. Why else would it
Is
be
it fucking
spelled
really?
that?
Wait, Worcestershire sauce is fucking eldritch sauce now? I can get behind that.
I was careless. After all this time I wasted trying to seduce you in this slovenly form.
Please don't transform into a gigantic black monster. I couldn't take that. Yeah, you should have tried using your eldritch form instead. I would have fallen in love immediately.
What?
What?
You think cosmic entities are attractive? As a human?
3D women are fine, but fourth dimensional girls with non-hallucinating geometry are smoking hot. They've got pervs I can literally get lost in.
If I had known that you're attracted to my cosmic godhood, I would have just led with that.
How many eldritch gods does this guy want to fuck? Ah! Jesus Christ!
To properly introduce myself, I am Esther.
You know what? You actually look...
Hello, heiress to Carcosa. Charmed, I'm sure.
How are you a king? Please tell me there's not a penis underneath that gigantic dress. I think I prefer her over Lynetta. She's gorgeous, a bona fide Eldritch King in my room. Oh man, all my fantasies of smooching and Eldritch horror are coming true. And Eldritch royalty to boot! The King in Yellow. Sounds familiar. I can't remember why. My memory of other existences is kind of fuzzy. What I do remember is that her followers tend to be incredibly violent towards cultists loyal to other gods. Oh, that's probably why the men in whatever the fuck, the men in yellow outside tried to kill me, because I was probably a Lynetta's cultist. Like Lynetta, shit, I kinda got swept up in the moment and almost forgot I already pledged the fealty to a different god. Yeah, I just said that. Oh, wait, I'm sorry, I'm already involved in another god. I'm following Lynetta.
I know, so loyal, so faithful and devoted. That's why I want you to be my follower instead.
Look outside, you have so many
In
others.
exchange for serving me, I shall grant you anything you desire. Well, power, whatever that rotten witch Lynetta offered you, I can double it.
Well, the only thing she offered me was a smooch, so... Make out? She promised me a smooch.
And I shall... What? You handed over your reality to her? For a singular smooch? Are you mad?
Yes. You heard me, so I'll match her... So you'll match your offer, then.
I suppose. If that's all you're selling the world for, then a smooch can be... arranged.
It sounds like she would be willing to give me much more than a kiss. Perhaps with a different set of lips. No way, you promised to double it. That's 2 smooches.
No, hold on a minute.
2 of them, on the lips.
Alright, very well. 2 smooches lip to lip. Satisfied?
Yes.
Usually, my followers ask for inordinate wealth, unquestionable fame and influence, or some lavish indulgence.
Nah.
Nobody's ever dared to ask to kiss me before, so...
She's blushing for real.
You really want
Thank you,
to smooch
small
me?
text, for that.
Well, your terms are amenable.
That is not how you say that
I
fucking
expect
word.
you to perform your scenes flawlessly in exchange.
Scenes?
The prompt book I gave you contains the script for The King in Yellow.
I'm gonna be fucking reenacting a play? This spellbook that I was so afraid of is just a damn play? This thing is just a playbook? Where are all the power-invoking rituals?
Rituals? Is this some sort of peasant joke that I'm too rich to understand?
Well, that's a meme.
No, we aren't barbaric swamp folk casting hocus pocus in a cave. We have a little class. To invoke my power, my play must be performed perfectly.
Oh, yay. I have to be a theater kid. Perfectly. I don't always get these rituals. I mean, scenes right the first time. What happens if I botch my lines or I set a scene
Your
wrong?
performance will receive a scathing review in the Carcosan Times publication, and you'll also be killed.
I like the second option. Gulp. I'm getting those smooches no matter what.
Break a leg, dearest.
Okay, well, I obviously know what I need to do. I need to start... Wait. Where is she at? Oh, she's hiding by the window. What an odd place to sit. Okay. Whatever, so... We have to perform Act 1. Oh my good god. Jesus shit Christ, what? The King in Yellow, okay. Setting, exterior, and view of the city. Well, I guess I gotta go outside, don't I? There we go. Now we're outside. Host. Click and drag the first words of the line, slowly. Greetings, stranger, fortune fellow, 'tis a party for which I bellow. I invite the King in Yellow, so come all ye in Yithil. Wear these masks upon you, masquerade, until he comes lost to Yithil. I'm just gonna start doing this. The party which I bellow. Greetings, stranger, fortune fellow, 'tis a party for which I bellow. I invite the King in Yellow, so come all you in Yithil. Wear thine mask upon you to my masquerado until he may come to lost Yithil. Hope for us there may be still.
Shadows lengthen, dim streets darken. To the curfew thou must hearken. Why so loudly dost thou bark in the dim city of Ytil? Only much attention, quite unwholesome, you'll instill from the souls of poor Util. Why attract so much ill will?
Why does every line you say rhyme? Dear God. Dear God. That is just what I must seek, see hidden on. Well, it's gonna pop up here in a second, isn't it? That is just what I must seek, see hidden somewhere amongst the meekly. 'Tis one invitee I seek. He shall all my mistakes undo. 'Tis the king in yellow whose great wealth I shall accrue. When his shadow passes through, wealth will come to I and you.
Lo, your plans shall surely languish, and this whole town will know anguish for the king, as who may say, which shall this city indeed smite. If he comes, Util and you and I will know his might. All be lost within a night.
She's got such cadence!
Worth that price.
Hold on, I have to check the playbook. Oh yes, of course, this. Wearing this expensive clothing, pardon from my family's loathing, lasting till I'm decomposing. All my friends whom strife I've caused, yes, preparing for this night. Their forgiveness is the cause. They shall all be proud because I have brought the king to us. That was a terrible fucking rhythm. Thank you, thank you. I didn't do any of this in high school.
Bravo! Simply splendid.
Go back to your other form. Why, thank you! That was actually pretty fun. I haven't gotten to flex my acting chops since high school.
You're no stranger to
I never did
stage,
that.
I can tell.
I was a stage crew manager. I moved things off the stage and back onto it, but I never spoke. Yeah, I was a theater kid. No, I was not. My school did
A
Macbeth.
virtuoso of the bard, are we? If you've performed Shakespeare, then you must be an actor of sufficient ability to survive my play.
Survive.
What role were you? The leading man, I presume.
I was a tree. I fucking called it!
I wasn't aware that was a role.
It's not.
You weren't even the
I can
lead-
predict this dialogue from a mile away. How the fuck are you a leading tree? Don't worry, I was actually
I
Macbeth.
thought you said you were a tree.
Acting.
Oh, you are good.
Kill me. Whoa, hey, what's happening to you?
Don't fret, dearest. Something is simply passing between my planet's light and your bedroom. A cloud, perhaps. You know the proverb, wherever the golden light of Carcosa shines, the shadow of the unspeakable one is cast?
Nope.
It's a literal rule. I can only be wherever the light of my planet star Carcosa shines.
Oh, so I can pull the curtains in my room and you can't show up. Got
In
it.
other words, I can't reach you at night when you're not standing in natural light, or if anything obstructs your view of Carcosa.
Which is that big-ass fucking sun, right? That explains why Missy had a weird daytime curfew. She'd literally vanish when the sun sets. What a Cinderella-like curse. That also explains how she got in my room. My window may have been locked, but the curtains were open. So she can't get into my room if I close my curtains. I just came to all those conclusions myself.
I wanted to stay a little longer.
Okay.
Alas, parting is such sweet sorrow. It may be some time until your sky clears. Until then, I bid you adieu.
Wait, I already got a smooch. Well, it looks like I have one hell of a choice to make. Lynetta hasn't been summoned yet, and Esther is stuck outside for the moment, so I have a moment to collect my thoughts. Between Lynetta and Esther, who do I want to smooch? Or maybe, more accurately, who am I more afraid of? Do I stay with Lynetta, or do I follow Esther this time around? She is offering twice as many smooches after all. I need to make my choice. If I want to stay with Lynetta, then I should focus on casting spells from her book. If I want to smooch Esther, then I should open my window again when the clouds clear and see Esther's and use Esther's book. And if I try for both, well, walking down the middle of the road is bound to get me run over. As long as they aren't both in the room at the same time, I should be safe, right? Oh man, what am I gonna do? Either way, I need to talk to Lynetta. She might be an avatar of the world-ending calamity, but she might be able to help me get out my head straight. Speaking of my head, why does my forehead feel kind of sticky? Because she kissed it, dumbass. Oh, now we're just back to summoning her? Are we sure this is a good idea? Do I have any say in the matter? I don't want to summon this bitch again. God damn it. Alright, fine. Hold on. Let me close those. Turn that off. Make sure that's off as well. There we go. In the dark, we need red fire candles. And necklace. Complete the chant. Mortal, for what purpose have you?
Darling, it's you!
How does she fucking remember me? Hey, Lynetta. It's nice to see her despite everything I've been through so far. Sure, she may have ended the reality I was from, but she never lied or deceived me in any way. She told me up front what would happen, and I did it willingly. That said, I'm really glad you're here, but can you tell me what happened to me, to the world that we dated in?
That reality fell to me. Nothing there exists anymore. Like a dream that ends.
Oh, lovely. Just as I thought, only. And why am I still here? Why did I survive when the rest of that reality didn't?
Oh, darling, don't make me say it. It's embarrassing.
What, does your kiss fucking stop me from dying?
You're still here because I'm still dreaming about you.
Oh, I only exist in dream state now. Love it.
Everything in existence is being dreamed about by at least one eldritch god. So as long as you're on my mind, you'll exist somewhere.
Terrifying. That's actually kind of sweet in a terrifying cosmic way. What would happen if every god stopped dreaming at the same time? What if you woke up all at once?
Everything, including all of the gods, would cease to be.
This is a looping fucking form of logic. And that just can't happen at any time.
Nah, don't worry. There's about 50 of us total, so the chances of all of us being awake at the same time are low.
That's good to know. Gulp, there's only like 50 of you in all. She probably knows Esther very closely.
Mm-hmm. Kind of a big family, huh?
Family, do you know Esther?
Esther. Darling, I thought I told you not to mention other women while we're together. Especially...
Oh,
my
fuck!
sister.
Oh, no! Not the sister arc! Sister!
I can't stand that prissy little boyfriend stealing.
Don't, have a great relationship with her?
Absolutely not. We've been fighting over planets and followers for eons. It wouldn't be a stretch to call us nemesis.
Yeah, Thanksgiving dinner must be awkward.
Darling, what's that on your forehead?
What's what?
It looks like a lipstick mark. That's not from another god, is it, darling? Because if it is, well, you die here.
Okay, that's fine. No way, did Esther leave a kiss mark on my face when she kissed me? I should have checked the mirror before I summoned Lynetta. It's,
What?
Come on, man, just bullshit it.
Say something.
It's ritual paint.
Ritual paint?
Yeah, it's one of the steps needed for your rituals.
Oh, really?
That's not gonna work, she already knows. Yeah!
Which ritual?
The summoning. It's a secret.
I'm going to pretend that this lipstick mark came from a human girlfriend, so that I can spare you.
That sounds like a bad idea, I'll probably do it again.
From now on, if you contact another god, I swear I'll stop being so sweet. Okay?
You're already mean to me, that's not a big fucking deal. You wouldn't care if I had a human girlfriend?
Of course not. Why would I care about that?
What?
When it's a race against other gods to amass as many followers as possible, expecting your followers to be celibate is a bad move.
Okay? What?
For Grammy Roxanne, it's actually a requirement that you start a big family, or you get excommunicated from her following.
Why are all these women just fucking churches? Grandma Zoxan?
I'm sure you've heard of her. She's got the most followers out of any of us. She's the black goat of the woods? Or the mother goddess of fertility?
A fertility goddess, you say?
Funny ideas, mister. There's no telling what I'd do if you cheated on me with a family member.
I could think of a few things. Esther. Looks like the clouds haven't cleared yet. I won't be able to see her right now if I wanted to. For now, I should work through Lynetta's spells again. Eldritch Hand saved my ass last time. I better cast that one in case I'm unable to talk again. Shit. Listen to myself. What the hell is wrong with me, man? Can I have both of you in the room at the same exact goddamn time? Well, I guess I'm gonna perform Eldritch Mouth now. Alright. Wear no robes or amulets. No robes or amulets. I need to go to the bathroom. And I need to have a ritual knife, which I didn't grab. Because I'm the big dumb. There we go, now I have it. Alright, let's go. Wait, where'd she go? She's gone. That was weird. Okay, we now have the chance. Hey, fuck you, I was not going too fast. Scree! Shit, still as unnerving as I remember. In this reality, this is just my hand now. Forever.
It's such a nice day outside. It's a little dry for my liking, but we could totally have a date.
I don't think that's a good idea.
Why don't you open your window? Let a little light in here?
No. Oh, no. No, wait.
What? What is it?
You sure you want to do that?
What do you mean?
I mean, don't you want to shower first before you go out like last time?
Huh? Why would you suggest that? Oh no. Don't tell me. Do I still smell like the ocean?
Is that a concern you have? Then yes. Just a tad salty.
Heavens below. I'm so sorry, darling. I'll be right back. No peeking, but I love you.
That was a close one. If she opened that window, Esther would have came. I would have been a goner. Looks like the clouds have cleared and Lynette's out of the room. If I want to date Esther, it's go time. Otherwise, if I want to stay with Lynette, I need to make absolutely sure that the window never opens ever. It's time to choose. From this point on, my actions will have consequences. I mean, we've already dated Lynetta. I kind of want to try Esther. Okay, now we have to perform the masquerade. Alright, makeup guide. In backstage enclosed room with a mirror, prepare the host for scene 2 by doing the following. Apply the masquerade mask to the host's face. Adorn the host in elegant robes. Okay, so do I have to put that back? Yeah, I should probably put that back. Elegant robes. I'm assuming that is what she means. Affix a ritual knife to the person. When all is complete, look in a mirror to assure the costume is prepared properly. Okay. I can't wait for Lynetta to fucking stab me in the face. Yeah, that looks okay. Alright, looks like everything's in place. I feel like all gussied up. Even for me, this atmosphere's pretty loud. But even so, the beauty of this wholesome ensemble is out of this world. If Lynetta is showering in here, I better meet with Esther in the other room. All I have to do is stand where the planet's light can reach me. And I already know what you're gonna say, Your Highness. Yellow is more than your color than mine. But I still look pretty good, right?
You clean up well. I'm impressed. You'd be presentable before my royal court in that.
Well, thanks, I think. It's a pretty snug fit. The mask almost feels alive. It's like molding to fit my face perfectly.
Quite the opposite, dearest. Your face is molding to fit the mask.
Even worse. I feel a twist of metal digging into my temples. It's stuck to my face somehow. Ow, ow, it really won't come off.
I may have failed to mention that we reenact the play with deadly accuracy.
Terrifying.
From this point on in the play, your character never removes his mask. So neither shall you. This surely shouldn't be a problem for someone who is planning to be my eternal servant. Correct?
How else are you supposed to smooch me? I can't even blink anymore. My eyelids are stretched to meet the indifferent metal of the eye
The
holes.
mask and your face have become one. Your every pore is now gilt in gold.
I don't know if I like this as much now. This is... What do I have to wear this to work? When I see family? When I see Lynetta? Wait a minute. Those strange people outside, they all had masks stuck to them too. Are they past followers who became Esther's servants? Is that going to be my fate? Well, I've made my choice, so it doesn't matter now. Alright, when all is complete, look in the mirror. Okay. Act 2. Setting, interior, well lit. Let me change all of this to well lit. Okay, well that's already open. Alright. Alright, this is obviously going to... Welcome, company much cherished. May my loneliness thus perish to this evening we shall share, with which would be wasted by myself. No attendants have arrived tonight, alas, besides thyself, but I'll be beside myself when the king reveals himself.
Lay thine hands upon my bodice, for before you stands a goddess. Know this guest of goldenrod is merely the...
I don't like how fast she speaks.
Let us drink to your great wealth and family and life, lasting till your afterlife. I'll be yours once he arrives.
But you're him, and I'm me. Okay. Yes, until my schemes may flourish, we shall haunt my empty fortress. Let us dance a whirling dervish while we feed our appetites. By the morrow we shall know if the king came tonight. Midnight marks the final chime. Until that comes, there is still time. Every, last line rhymes.
Courtly patience, he declines no invitation he receives upon his court. All who live in doomed Yatil will know without report. The king arrived by your escort. A prophecy of grim import.
Lynetta's gonna come out of the woodwork and kill me, isn't she? I am...
An immaculate performance, dear.
Immaculate!
Bravissimo. There's only one more scene to reenact.
This is significantly shorter than the other chapter. I probably should have asked before we got to the final act, but this play isn't a tragedy, right?
No, it's not. The ending is actually quite hilarious.
Oh, that's actually a huge relief. What
Your
happens?
character is slain and all of his wishes come true in an unexpected way. In his ambitions of greed, influence, and fame, he dies penniless, alone, and infamous.
Oh yeah, that is fucking hilarious, isn't it? Wait, my character dies? I'm gonna die? I thought you said it was a comedy.
Comedy is merely tragedy from far enough away, dearest.
That's mean. Is she implying that she thinks my death would be funny? I get that she's an outer god, so human morals really don't apply to her, but that's gotta be cruel even for her. No way I can go through with that. Sorry, I don't want to die again.
I anticipated that you might get cold feet after learning of your character's fate. However, my wrath is terror far beyond a touch of stage fright. So, for your sake, dearest, do the fucking scene.
I would have liked you better if you would have just said the word. Do the fucking scene. But I don't want to do the scene. Hold on. Is there, Okay. Hold on. If I switch books... Okay. You know, in the last chapter there was that, like, summon unspeakable horror thing that you needed the mouth for. But now it seems as though it doesn't matter. Well, I guess I might as well just do this damn thing. Alright, here we go. Prepare for scene 3 with the following ingredients from cold storage. Red fire, allow the king to enter the room. Okay. Ingredients, red fire, and the king is in the room. Do not make this mistake, or a hungry, uninvited guest may appear. What does that mean? Hold on. Let's make a mistake. Because the blue makes me think the blue definitely makes me think it's like a secret. The room is filled with the mouth-watering aroma of perfectly seasoned meat and fresh fruit. There must be a magical component involved here because I see no less than 3 of my favorite dishes. Esther is strutting towards my bed.
Surely you don't intend to merely watch me eat, dearest.
I didn't think she was gonna let me have any. Don't mind if I do!
Ah, that's not what I meant. Instead of watching me eat this feast, you'll feed it to me.
Of course. What was that? It sounded like groans of murderous anger from outside the door. Was that from the masked stalkers outside? If they've all got masks on their face, they must be Esther's followers, or even ex-partners. And their groans were of jealousy. Makes sense they've been locked outside all this time. I bet they'd kill for the chance to spend any time with Esther.
Just a moment, dearest. What is the thread count of your silken sheets? At least 1,000, I presume.
Silk? My blankets are cotton.
Perhaps I'll just stand while you feed me instead.
So picky. If she's that uppity, maybe I'll start with the grapes and something that will feed her princess complex. Delightful! I'm glad.
Another.
Hey, I think I could have one of these.
Dream on. My lips have already touched it. If you want an indirect kiss, you'll have to be more clever than that.
Oh yeah? So you won't eat anything my lips have touched either?
Of course not.
You were eyeing this cream puff, right? Would you like me to feed you a bite?
Oh, heavens below, yes! I am pleased by this new attitude of yours, dearest.
Eats it. I casually take a bite out of the cream puff.
What do you think you're doing?
Delicious. It's so good. I never had anything like it.
Let me try.
Oh, you want a bite, even though my lips have touched it?
I don't want it after all.
Yeah, prissy. Well, if you don't want it, then I guess I can have some now, right?
Hey, hold on.
It's really delicious. Nothing tastes better than food with a twist of eldritch magics. It's a shame you don't want any of it. What's it gonna be? Watch me eat your favorite dessert, or suffer an indirect kiss?
Give me the cream puff.
What was that?
I order you to hand over the cream puff.
That's what I thought. Very well, my king. I offer over the other half of the cream puff to her eager hands, but instead, I forgot I was hand-feeding her. Her lips are insanely soft against my fingers.
It really is delightful.
She's damn cute when she drops her statistic front. I'd do more, but I feel those husks staring jealous daggers into my back. They'll tear my head off if I let this go on. Shouldn't we save some of this for the play? It'll hurt the performance if we eat the entire set, won't it?
I suppose. Very well. Let us resume the play.
But wasn't the... What? I thought... I already did that, though. Like, I left that out, and then, yeah, I didn't have the ingredients on me when it started. So if I start this scene... Yeah, okay. Oh. Well, I thought maybe, just maybe. I thought maybe, just maybe, it would, Oh wow, there's 3 endings to this looped logic. This is strange. This is really strange. Alright, whatever. Okay, I'm gonna fast forward through this one. Okay, so we had the thing. Now we can just finish up with the masquerade, I suppose. Alright, here we go. What do you... I didn't do anything! I'm an idiot, I guess. Damn. So if I go too fast, it fuckies? That's kind of annoying. Alright, fast forwarding. Yeah. Okay, hang on, let me study this. Retrieve ingredients from cold storage. Red candle. Oh, wait, nope. I need that. Okay. Allow the king into the room. Don't make us make her hungry. Uninvited guests will arrive. Setting. No light besides open window. Okay. Off. Off. Wait, then yeah, this was definitely... Hold on. Okay, I'm gonna fuck this one up again. Just so I can chant this and... I need to fuck that up. And then I don't have the ingredients and I chant this. Okay, there we go. See, that was another secret. Alright, cool. So I've fucked that up, so I can snuff this, I'll reopen that, I'll grab that, and then now when I chant it, it'll go into that scene, right? Wrong candles? Fuck you. I am not even doing anything yet. Okay, there we go. Now we're gonna skip all this. It's a lot. Okay, now we can continue like normal. Alright, so, setting, interior, no light besides open window. Okay, so this needs to be off. This needs to be off. These need to be snuffed. That window's open. Okay, wearing mask and robe. I am wearing the mask permanently and I have my robes on. So I think we're good. Here we go. Damn the night and morrow scornful, wicked morning unremorseful. Why tonight must I be mournful for ambitions unfulfilled? After all my preparations, all the daylights I have killed, why is it us only still? Oh, why are you my wishes unfulfilled? Liar?
Why so livid? It's your actions that permitted this result, truly befitted to a hunger such as thine. Though your greed is grave and tomb and crypt in which you die, it's within your grease you fry. Dearest host, the end is nigh.
And then I die, right? Wretched guest, you've come to mock me, for bemusement thou wast hawking, and so in the town you stalked me, to watch my schemes fall apart. Strip thy mask, apologize, then hastily depart. Leave thee just my broken heart, leave naught else in whole or part.
Wear no mask, now witness, for it was thee who hast permit this golden guest to own the dimness of the city of Yatil. Lo, for
Oh, God!
whose long shadows on Yatil, and whose shadow you're in still. Dark as death is now Yatil.
King fatally injures the host. Draw thy blade from mine contusion, my life reaches its conclusion. Cruelty matched by your delusion that you truly are the king. Yes, you would have granted all my wishes, not forsaken me. If indeed you were the king, why would you have murdered me?
Granted all your wishes, I'm afraid I disagree. All alone you are with all of your remaining family. And as vision turns to darkness, you have claim to all you see. And you'll wear that mask and robe for the rest of all your life indeed.
These are just terrible genie joke tricks.
And the strong will fall to illness, haunt you too with crypt-like stillness and none left alive to witness my ascension to Yatil. And from the catacombs shall spill the cries of innocence laid still, ye heard from lady and from smithy and from throne to peasant mill. Cries unprecedented in the history of Yatil. Wails unlike they'll ever be again in dark Yatil. That your invitations quill brought the king to Black Yatil.
Then what, she stabs me? No, she didn't stab me. Why didn't she stab me?
Thank you! Oh, thank you! You're all too kind! Listen to that applause, dearest. The euphoria of a flawless recitation.
I don't like this anymore. Innumerable voices make up the cacophony of cheering outside my door. Fanatical revelry, screams of terror and sadistic amusement, all amidst thunderous applause. The king has come.
Smiles, dearest, smiles! Aren't you proud of yourself?
Why didn't you use a stage knife? I'm really bleeding out here. My blood streams from a gaping wound in my chest. My abdomen is unseamed.
To ensure you stay in character, call it method acting, if you will. Oh, with sweet sorrow,
Could
the
you
curtain
imagine?
falls, and the show begins. The stage is now set for you to inscribe the yellow sign. Do this, and I will bestow upon you the smooch I promised.
You mean the smooches you promised? Plural! You said you'd give me 2.
Even now, that's really all you can think about? Your world is about to be enslaved by a horror from beyond the stars. You're dying from a stab wound. And you're worried about smooches? You are an interesting human. It is a pity that you'll soon cast away your individuality for me.
Then why'd you pick me? Alright, well, we might as well just continue onward with this since it's pretty much the end. Host expires, last verse kills audience, king exits. Recast the role of the host and begin the play anew. Okay, well, how lovely. The yellow sign is only visible or drawable to those who witness the king or perform the king in yellow play. Being exposed to the yellow sign after witnessing it or performing the play, the king in yellow will cause a permanent, irreversible obsession with the king, her court, and the Carcosa. This insane obsession persists after death. Continued on the next page. If you are content to spend your life with the king, dim all lights, leaving your window open, and light black fire candles. This will allow otherworldly images to reveal themselves. Draw this shape below without the X. Okay, so off. Oh wait, sorry, that's already off. That's already off. We need black fire candles. And oh, leave the window open, light black fire candles. This will allow. Okay, and then that's open. So now we need to draw. What does it look like? There it is.
Behold, the yellow sign. Become my slave, my eternal captive audience.
Captive audience.
I am entropy. Disorder. Where things are built tall, I appear to knock them down. Monuments, nations, relationships.
Some of these husks have wedding rings on their fingers.
I steal the hearts and minds of the rich or powerful to break them.
I am neither of those
Water
things.
my court with them like gold dust.
But why me of all people? I'm broke.
Because I am the breeze of chaos that knocks down any tower that challenges the grandness of my court. Your relationship with my sister was one of those things. Before, I only pursued you because you have a great deal of clout amongst the night-going crowd and shrewd, wealthy types.
What?
You would have been an incredibly powerful servant who would have been able to draw in countless wayward souls that meet my standards. At least, until that reality ended and you undid all of my hard work. All of my
Was I
followers
popular?
that I had stolen from Lynetta. Gone in an instant. And I had no choice but to abandon that reality. There's nothing left to destroy if nothing exists, you see. But in this reality, I've stolen away her most powerful asset. You. Just as I've stolen every member of my entourage.
All the husks, they're bleeding from their chests onto their elegant robes. Just like me! All these people, why?
Why? Because it's what I do.
No, I mean, why are they still here? Aren't they kind of third-wheeling our moment here? Kick them out!
Huh? Such a defiant tone. Why aren't you under the effects of the yellow sign? Were you Unaffected? Did the spell fail?
I don't feel any different.
You're supposed to be obsessed with me!
I already was since I first saw you. That's why your little spell didn't work.
You can try and resist it all you want, but one way or another, you're my eternal slave from now on.
Are you proposing to me? I accept!
No, dearest, I'm not talking about marriage. What I'm talking about is catering to my every whim, anticipating my every desire, and living solely to please me.
Yeah, that sounds like marriage.
No! I'm talking about a servitude where you do nothing but kiss the ground I walk on and revere me for all of time. A servitude unlike anything on Earth, where you never so much as think of anyone else.
Nope, we have that on Earth, and it's called marriage.
It's different!
It's not.
Is too!
Yeah, how so?
It means no freedom. Forever. You are only permitted to do as I say.
Yep.
And it means preparing every single one of my meals for me, whenever I so wish.
Yep, for sure.
And it means never being allowed to quit your servitude. You'll never be free of me so long as you live.
Until death do us part, even.
Exactly.
Yeah, okay, I'm sorry, but you're literally just describing being married. I mean, hey, if that's what you want, then I'm in. Let's get married.
First,
Hey, look! We did it!
you shouldn't. I stole you away. I ruined your relationship with Lynetta.
I preferred you from the beginning. I already broke up with Lynetta in the other reality, actually.
Why are you being so persistent? You can't really want to marry me that badly.
It's got oddly wholesome.
You're just trying to act all smooth, so I give you your second smooch.
Save it for our wedding day.
You can't be serious, right?
He was serious. King in white! Loved it. That was good. Hang on, let's get the rest of these indies in this chapter. That was one of... Let's go back to when we casted Eldritch Mouth. Let's fast forward through this. So I'm assuming this is also another ending. Still worth it. Here, if we just continue casting with this, performing this ritual after Esther's masquerade will have consequences. If you see or hear something strange, it's not your imagination. Be ready. Proceed in total darkness, no lights, no candles. No lights, no candles. All that is off. That is closed. Okay. Ensure their image appears in no way. Did we already do the masquerade? Hang on. Did I already do the masquerade? Hang on. Let's perform the masquerade and then let's do that written. Oh, wait. No, there's probably two endings to this. Never mind. Okay, so wear a ceremonial robe and necklace. Ceremonial robe and ritual necklace. I guess this is our ceremonial robe this time. Wear a mask or headpiece to distort your features. Have a ceremonial knife on your person. Already got it. Always remember the second step on the previous page. And when all is complete, chant it. I was not going too fast. I was not! I was not! Hello, handsome. My mouth, I can't move it again, just like last time. Okay, calm down, focus. If I can control my hand, then... Hey, hey!
You're learning to control your eldritch mouth so soon?
I guess. I'm getting the hang of it. Seems I still have my muscle memory from the last reality. Good.
Oh, try saying something in Rillian!
Yes, yell.
Oh, that's so sweet! You learned to say I love you! You must have been studying, huh?
My hand speaks the language of love. Fortunately, only talks to me. Yeah, I'm pretty fluent now, right? Hold on. What?
Vaulting would be a dangling participle error since you started the sentence with it ya instead of ya. And since you and I are intimate, you don't need the gin suffix. No need to be so formal with your girlfriend.
Guess I still have a lot of learning to do.
Yeah.
How do you... Damn it, it's actually really difficult to speak English through my hand. Really unrolls the tongue in comparison. Hand tongue, that is. How do you speak human languages so well?
Actually, most of us are hyper-polyglots. You can't get people to worship you if you can't communicate with them.
Really? What else do you know?
English, Mandarin, Spanish, French, Arabic, ASL, Parseltongue, Elvish, Undercommon, Swedish.
Undercommon? Hey, you made some of those up.
All languages are made up, darling.
Fuck you, you're right. Okay, well, Dark Communion, here we go. This rich... Oh, that's the breakup one. Okay, I don't need that. Eldritch Embrace, very spooky. Proceed to total darkness. Oh, don't worry about these steps. Lynetta?
Yes, darling?
I'm just checking, but you haven't tampered with my book, right?
What do you mean?
This Eldritch Embrace spell, it looks a bit different from the other rituals.
How strange! Oh, what's the use? You caught me. It's not a real ritual. I see how hard you're pushing yourself to make it through these spells for my sake. I thought maybe you could use a break from the real rituals.
See, this is also oddly wholesome. That's actually pretty sweet of you, but there's no time for breaks.
Not even a quick one?
I can't lose sight of my singular goal, smooching you.
Well, alright. I'll leave you to it then.
You're leaving?
There's something I need to check on. It's probably nothing, but you haven't seen anything strange lately, have you?
I've seen plenty of strange things lately. Outer gods, hands with mouths.
I meant things beyond the usual strangeness. You haven't noticed anything watching you, have you? Sorry, I guess I'm being the strange one, huh? I'll just be right back. Stay safe, okay?
This is odd. Alright, hang on. Performing this ritual after Esra's banquet will have consequences. Let the room be lit. Nothing is just your imagination. Let the room be well lit. Got it. On. On. Wear no robes or necklaces. Have the offering on your person. Delicious, just as perfect as the last time. As long as we keep finding each other, we can keep doing this forever. I'd like that.
Do you remember the last time we did this? When you couldn't speak back to me?
I do remember.
So, you know what happens next, right? One last ritual, and then we say goodbye again.
I hate this.
As always, take as much time as you need. I'll wait as long as it takes, darling. Who knew waking up could be so exhausting?
Gonna take a nap before you, well, end everything.
You know me so well. But don't try anything while I'm sleeping this time. I know what you did.
Uh-oh.
Don't look so surprised. Right before our date would have ended, you betrayed me. Don't think that there aren't consequences between realities, darling. I've already dealt with that pesky breakup spell in your book, as I'm sure you've noticed. So just take the straight and narrow path of loyalty in front of you, and we can keep doing this forever and ever and ever. Could you hit the lights for me again, darling?
Sure, I guess. Okay, let's just do this, and then we'll have another ending done. Have a ritual knife on your person, chant 5 times. Got the knife already, so here we go. The final pledge. The final pledge. The final pledge. To the squid milf in the back. This one goes out to you. One final stab. Wait, stop.
I need to talk to you first.
Yeah, what is it?
What if we didn't complete the final ritual? What if I stayed to sleep longer? So we could have a little more time together. Just you and me, lingering in a doomed world, alone. Like an endless
Why do these
dream
two women
come
want to
true.
marry me?
Doesn't that sound nice?
I thought this was about other things. It does sound nice.
Wait, no! We were finally going to be together forever! We would have been so happy!
I was already in the middle of stabbing! Urk, this reality's doomed. You said it once, the dream has to end eventually. If you keep a dream going on forever, it has to become a nightmare eventually. Or worse, it becomes reality. Take a look at the world around us and take a good look at me. Is this what you want our reality to be like?
Of course not. But my dream of being with you forever.
Can never come true. But we can be together for a short time forever.
But I'm not ready to say goodbye again.
Why does it sound like I'm breaking up
Why can't we
again?
just stay for good? Why can our time together only be brief meetings and long farewells? What if we're saying goodbye forever?
If I'm your dream guy, then there's no way this is goodbye forever. It's no big deal. You can always dream of me again.
Darling, please don't go. I can stay asleep a little longer. I can.
I'll be right back.
Darling!
She's crying in her sleep because of a dream she made up. If that's not the most woman thing I've ever heard in my life.
Darling,
Just kidding.
thank you for giving me a dream wonderful enough to remember clearly.
Now give me a smooch. My darling looks like this. Remember that when you dream to see him again. Awake ending number 2. Okay. Alright. Hold on. How many more are there? So... Oh, okay, so Still Worth It was the red text one. That was what I was thinking. Wasn't sure, though. Okay. Oh, my good Jesus fucking all Christ. What? So does that... Okay, I've got 2 out of 3 secrets. Okay, so I'm gonna stop this episode here. Oh no, I didn't mean to do that. Oh no, I didn't mean to do that! Okay, I'm gonna stop this episode here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Tell me what you think about this game down in the comments below. And we'll see all you know bros later. We'll definitely do the next 4 endings on the next episode. Peace for now. Bye!